Hello and welcome to Gusto News. This is Gusto TV and I'm Ifeoluwa. Today on the news, I've got WIZKID, I also have Tems, and we're rounding it up with Fireboy DML. But before I go on, of course, I'll say thank you to you for all you do for us, for the likes, the comments, telling people about Gusto TV. Please keep doing so. And probably you've seen our video for the very first time. Please do not just watch, make sure you click on the subscribe button and as well on the notification bell, as that helps to notify you whenever we drop a new video. So starting off this news with WIZKID. WIZKID, of course, has done a lot for himself recently. Of course, he's gotten himself on the Billboard Hot 100, first Nigerian song to do that. You know, the album has remained on the Billboard 200 charts. Quite a lot is happening around WIZKID. Of course, you know, selling out the O2 Arena in 12 minutes, 2 minutes, 35 minutes. Quite record-breaking strides has been taken by WIZKID in recent times, and of course things like this is one that no longer comes, you know, as a surprise to people when, you know, he's doing amazing things like this. Well, of course, this is centered on the Made in Lagos album as a whole. Of course, the Made in Lagos album was released about 10 months ago, and of course indeed is one of the most successful albums has come out of Nigeria. Been doing so well. Songs off it have been doing so well. I went on to release a deluxe about 2 weeks ago, and that of course still doing exceptionally well even here in Nigeria. So of course Made in Lagos finding its way on the Billboard for the 10th week is quite an amazing stride. It makes him the second on the list of Nigeria, you know, albums that spend the longest of weeks on the Billboard 200. Yeah, so it has been able to spend a whooping 10 weeks, 10 months after it released. Of course, it's definitely still counting, still going to continue to do that, and maybe then it will be able to beat the record of the likes of Sonia Day, you know, who spent 29 weeks on the chart. So yes, this of course is a big one for WIZKID. 10 weeks, 10 amazing weeks of being on the Billboard chart 200, even about 10 months after its release. In recent times, of course, it will be good to say that in recent times, and of course, among artists we can refer to as Afrobeat artists, of course, Made in Lagos album is the longest to have stayed on the Billboard 200. Congratulations to WIZKID. Now moving on to the next on this news is should I call her the queen of the rebel? Because of course she's now talking to the rebel gang. Yes, of course, Tems as well have been having a good year, just like WIZKID. She is of course one of the artists on the Made in Lagos album, and she's on the hit song Attains. That of course has given her a lot of visibility. A lot of people have gotten to know who Tems is. She's been, you know, racking crazy numbers of monthly listeners on Spotify, and of course she's on Drake's CLB album on the song Fountain, and of course that's been doing so well. That's why you can see the growth on our streaming platform has been going amazingly well in a couple of days after it's released. Well, this time around she got news for her fans. You know, with the wave around Essence, yeah, a lot of people on Twitter, other social media platforms would always come out to say, oh, Tems is too quiet for, you know, an artist of a level or a rank or something. She needs to do something. She needs to make use of the waves around her. Just maybe she was waiting for Fountain to drop so that the wave will actually go top notch higher. And of course, with what she's doing on Spotify at the moment, it definitely did go a couple of steps higher than it used to be. So now she's gone on to put out a major announcement saying, "Gang, I love you. Thank you for having my back. Honestly, the love too sweet." Went to say new EP out next week. Rebel Gang to the world. It's that time again. Yes, Tems of course has done her own thing with you know, a good number of our own songs. Try Me, Damages. She's been doing the key, doing so well for herself, you know, taking out Essence or whatever might be, you know, happening now that's taking out to the international audience. But trust me, down here, Tems has done so much for herself with her own individual songs, and of course she's coming with an EP, and just maybe this one will actually get the attention of those outside Nigeria, naturally with, you know, the attention that is around her at the moment, courtesy of WIZKID and of course Drake. Congratulations to her. So now rounding off this one with Fireboy DML. Fireboy, of course, Perry is having quite a good time, you know, on streaming platform. Everywhere you go, now everybody's screaming Peru, Para. Yes, of course, Fireboy is quite an amazing singer. His album Laughter, Tears or Goosebumps is usually regarded to, you know, one of the best debut albums to have come out of Nigeria. He came up and followed it with Apollo, that got an award at, you know, the just concluded Edis Award that was held in 2021. Both album got awards. So that's to tell that Fireboy is indeed one of those guys that will be shooting out, you know, the Afrobeat and of course Nigerian music to the world. Well, this time around, he's so excited about what is going on around African artists, quite from the guys there, from Davido, WIZKID, Burna Boy, Tems. A lot is going on around these guys outside the country. You can see how they're shutting down their performance. Rema is not left out of that. Recently, we're beginning to see videos of Bella Shmurda out there as well. So this is to tell that indeed this is an amazing time for Nigerian artists and of course for Afrobeats as a genre of music. He goes on to say, so proud of my generation, so grateful for the generations that paved the way, grateful for Afrobeats and what it's doing for Africa. It's only up from here. Of course, it's only up from here. You're seeing the likes of Burna Boy doing exceptionally well, WIZKID, Davido, and looking just closely, you see the likes of Fireboy himself, you see Rema, we see Omale, we see Tems, you know, Iristar, quite a number of young stars as well are beginning to do amazing things. So definitely, just as Fireboy has said, from this point Afrobeat has gotten to in the world, it's definitely going just higher, and everybody will just keep hearing that there is a sound in town that has been there, but now it's taking a different turn. Well, he also went on to give a few announcements. Would I say it's a warning to his fans? Of course, you know, couple of weeks ago he went on to say his third studio album is almost ready. And of course, fans have been thirsty for him, saying we want to hear another sound, another song from Fireboy. But based on, you know, Peru has he released recently, and that of course is quite an amazing song, doing so well. Just maybe that's why fans are beginning to really ask, where is our album? But maybe it's not quite sitting well for Fireboy, because he went on to say, I love you, but stop asking about the album. Love. Okay, yes, he said, look guys, I love you so much. I love you guys. Of course, without you guys, there will be nobody listening to his songs. But on the other hand, he will kind of want you guys to stop asking him about the album. When is the album coming? Is the album ready? You know, don't worry, those little infos is coming to drop every now and then. Let's just leave it at that. Everybody seems to be shocking us recently, you know. He just come and be like, shock you understand? So probably that's why he doesn't want to give too much too many informations about the album. So when it comes out, there's something we are anticipating or waiting to see. So yes, that's what we get from Fireboy on his fans, and of course how excited he is about what is going on around Afrobeats in the world. So guys, on this note, I'm saying goodbye. If you're new to Gusto TV, please do click on the subscribe button and as well on the notification bell. But the comment section, you can tell me what you think about this news. Of course, made in Lagos, 10 weeks on the Billboard 200. That's amazing. Tems as well is ready. What are you expecting? And of course, Fireboy is excited about all that is happening around Afrobeats in the world. Are you as excited as he is? Tell me in the comment section. We'll be there to respond to some of your comments, and I'll see you on the next news. Bye.